It's the K-Rugby MTG Gathering Show.
Oh my god. I think we gotta, huh? We gotta, after all that. Gisela Redemption Arc. GG's Rocky Poker. You had a fast draw? Yeah, your draw was solid. I kept a loose one. I just wasn't thinking and just like clicked accept. So I wasn't doing anything for the first few turns. Been kind of off my game all night. Compared to yesterday. I think I was playing some games really well yesterday. Been impressed with that Thrillseeker card. And I always like Dragon Engine. Fucking love that card. I think I'm supposed to take Journey to Nowhere. Every time I play a fucking Journey to Nowhere, it gets like balanced or disenchanted or something. Every time my opponent plays one, it's just like, yep, that's the best removal spell ever. Yeah, for me, here, I think it's between the Thrillseeker and the Journey. Hey, Mirari84, thanks for the sob, thanks for the 13 months. I'll get him this time. I'll get him this time. I can feel it in my giblets. This would have been a really nice start for a zombie opening. Could abandon ship, move in that direction. I think you're supposed to grab one of these sweet, sweet humans. I don't know what to do with this pack. I feel like between today and yesterday, white dried up a lot. I don't know if people started looking at 17 lands data or something, but it's been rough. It's been tough out here. I do like Syncopate in this cube. And pretty much every cheap counter has been really good for me. Yeah, I don't love this direction either. I didn't grab the 5-mana zombie. Well, I didn't see a lot of zombies after that, but the fact that the champion's going around maybe means that zombies is open. Or maybe I'm still just supposed to take Thrillseeker. Yeah, Thrillseeker's real good. I think we're ditching white, for the record, even though we have 4 white cards here. It feels like black-red's more open. Oh, Slasher is a zombie. Maybe I should have grabbed the 1-drop. Well, we passed Faithless Looting, but there does seem to be a lot of red-black madness stuff going around. Could be a spot to try it out. Play with Fire, Anguished Recollection. You do seek 2 cards that don't share a card type with a discarded card. Yeah, I was a little tempted by the shock there. Fuck do you do to this pack? Key to the Archive, Madness Enabler, huh? I haven't played a Brimstone Volley in a hot minute. Excuse me. Yeah, currently my Madness shit is all pretty expensive. The average casting cost for this Bob is not bad at all. People played Bob with 5s and 6s in Standard. Axe is a great discard outlet. Not quite as good as Faithless Looting, but pretty good. Hello. Yeah, I like Shielded's Edict a lot, but I'm gonna grab this Hellrider. Just a nice, solid aggro card. Well, we got some early game interaction. This deck also has to worry about early game pressure, but I think we got that. The thing we're most missing right now is fixing, actually. We have none of that. You trophied mono red with 2x, 2 fiery temper. Oh, fun. Yeah, if anyone out there is trying to make mono red work in whatever draft format, it's gonna be Triflin, huh? Maybe. Was grabbing a Fetcharuski. I was kind of impressed with the Observer earlier. I'd like the red-green walkers too in this cube. Hello. I kind of like taking Inquisition and then for sure wheeling one of these red cards. Xander's Lounge is fixing, but I just really don't like comes to play tap lands in my aggro decks, even if the Delta can grab it. I'm gonna grab Chain Lightning. Sure. Well, it's gonna come back, right? Right, Triflin? There were some solid cards in there for us, too. So Stormseeker is just like a really solid threat. Bone Shards is another Madness enabler. I kind of got to decide if I want to have discard outlets for the Madness stuff or if I just don't give a shit. We have like 2 Madness cards in here. Regisaur has been pretty bad, but I love this card for my opponents. Yeah, Henny can be annoying sometimes. We have a lot of 3s already, though. Grab this thing. First Duel or Bitter Triumph. Bitter Triumph is so good. I mean, I'll take the Duel, though. Any fixing at all? So there's a discard outlet here, or another madnessy thing. And I think we're going to get one more red card here on the wheel. think I'm probably not playing the Anguished Recollection. I almost like the Tyrant here. Almost. Does Bloodhall Priest just suck? I guess it's kind of good with the Regisaur. Try this. Altars and stuff from... They've got their own schedules and stuff. Pretty much anyone that's self-employed, is going to have that issue. I know Twitch streamers are notoriously flaky. Twitch streamers, derogatory. I think I'm supposed to slash her next turn. No, my thing! Blood Fountain. Each non-land card. Okay, so we know they have 2 lands in hand. Cool. Blood Fountain does indeed get played in Pauper Affinity, yeah. And a couple other decks that are into rebuying it for value. Kind of a tricky little turn here, because I could see an argument for Thrillseeker, Slasher, or Regisaur. Playing Slasher first is kind of the playing it slow. And then Regisaur would have been the medium, and then if you're thrill-seeking that last turn, you're like attacking that turn, which is the nice thing. Probably would have pumped the Runeblade Raiser. Cool. I don't think they forgot it had Death Touch. I think they just trying to take it off the board for a few turns, buy themselves some time. Planning on bidding the Bloodtithe Harvester this next turn, actually. Get my Thrillseek on. Yeah, Damnation's on the cube. The other one that they might have had is the blue-red Erratic Explosion kind. Yay. I've had a little bit better luck with like light splashes. Yeah. I think this priest card kind of sucks, but it was my 23rd card. My last ad. I thought I could be good with Regisaur. The last game I had Regisaur out. I like didn't even madness it. I like that card a lot. Intrude on the Mind. I've casted a shitload this cube. And it's just always good. Except for the time that I cast it into like an onboard disenchant for the loss, but we don't need to go too deep on that. Goblins, let's just serve on in. You could Razor here and then crack the blood token to loot away the Walla and get that into play and just like double spell. And then you're also cracking the blood, so you're more likely to hit the red source of the Hellrider next turn, is the other line. This way we save the blood token, gives us more options. We can like instant speed the Bloodhall next turn. Looting with 3 steps ahead instead of countering. It's a bad sign. Probably could imply a sweeper here. Just regular old blue light control. A Day of Judgment, crazy. Looks like kind of a mopey turn, but we are repping an attack for 5. Is Rootwalla's your friend? Is Rootwalla's everybody's friend? How are we splitting it? You discovered the Rootwallas are not real lizards? I don't believe you. Get out of town. And don't forget about the Aristocrat 1/1 counter, right? If the sacrificed creature was a human, put a 1/1 counter on it. So we could sack the Runeblade twice to get 2 1/1 counters on it. Like, say if they were blocking these creatures, we can still sneak in lethal in the air next turn. Yay. I'm happy with that Runeblade Raiser card. That's the number 2 limited ranked player. How about that? Here grinding the cube. Oh, we're mousing all right. Some interesting cards going to the graveyard off this Malevolent Rumble. Yeah, putting the key to hand makes sense. They're in a spot where they can unburial rights the Lumra next turn. Woodland Investigation. Gonna let them double spell here and flip my Rahilda back. Well, I was really hoping they were gonna go for the flashback on Burial Rights on Lumra, and then I could have abraded it with the trigger on the stack. Opponent smelled something was up. Not the most exciting Flame Slash I've ever cast. Animate Dead, huh? Interesting. GG. Terrible opener. Let's try it out. I'm just wondering if, like, turn 3, one of these into turn 4 Goblinoids could be good enough. Maybe I'll even turn 3 the Goblinoids, huh? Ha ha! Just taking it, huh? Just taking it. Yeah, Raging Goblinoids is pretty fucked up. I shall decline. I think they're just fucking dead. That's what I think. Yeah, you just huck the Goblinoids at them. Pretty reasonable looking opener. Just in the second red on Hellrider. But we have a couple of different options on turn 2 here. Leading on the mountain means that I won't be able to dam on 2, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to harvest him. Oh shit, what up? Hasty Lad, thanks for 61 months. Opponent's got a lot of mana open. It could just be a clue sank, or they could have counters, or they could have removal. Could be all kinds of things here. Be nice to get this Bob down. Considering just like damming this token and serving in. And then we can blood away a swamp if we want to. Note that the blood is a madness enabler for our cards that care about that. I think I'm still just going to loot the swamp away. Sure. Hell yeah. I'm expecting a trade with Bob, and we'll see. Letting my Bob live. They think Bob's on their side. Yeah, I was so excited to see those 1/1 serve in, because it meant they wouldn't be threatening a double block on Hellrider. If they'd left everything back, I still would have made the same play, just Hellrider smash in. Maybe I shouldn't have cracked the blood, because the Harvester could have cracked and killed the 2/2, and then they can't double block Hellrider. Meh. Well, I think this cut down is just a little too efficient to not play. Hey, we found the line. Parkies on patrol. Parkies. You knew I could do it? You did say that. I didn't believe it, but credit where credit's due. Sure. You get all the credit, you get every single sliver of credit. Okie dokie. What are these sleeves? Does anyone know what these sleeves are? They kind of look just like a couple that you would see at Gen Con, just hanging out, chilling. Waiting in line before their event starts. You think they're Kithkin? Really? They were in honor of an arena developer who passed away a few years ago. Really? Because that would make my read extremely accurate. He had brain cancer. Well, rest in peace. And a hearty fuck cancer. Weird that I'd never seen him before. I'm not used to just getting to draw cards off of Bob. Probably supposed to Cackling Observer and take the sweep out of their hand, but Condemn on Hellrider doesn't work. Shocking, sure. Draw on our first play is turn 3. I'm going to maul. Yeah, this looks better. What if I just bin my third land? I just... We'll get there, probably, maybe. If the spells are intuitive, it's not too bad. Oh, sure, yeah. It's weird that the 7-mana white creature that has a lot of life gain in her spell book became like a constructed staple for that arena format. It was like the best thing to cheat out for a bit. Just like that Roar of the Worm in the bin. Seems like a hard card for me to answer. They nerfed 3-mana Sorin because of her? Yeah. Question is, do we General Kreat or do we Reggie here? If they just make a 6/6, I would rather have a 6/6. I'm going to play the General. We don't know that they're going to play a 6/6, right? Just because like that one face up, they might do something else. Then I'd rather play the General first. Pretty cool with that. How often do you get to cut down a giant dinosaur, huh? opponent's there like, what do I do with this butler? They could block the General Kreat and get back the dinosaur I just killed. They could eat my 1/1. They could save the butler. Block the 1/1, save the butler to chump the Regisaur next turn. That might sound appealing. So the Nightmare scenario here, they trade with Regisaur, and then they hit an untapped land and get to dinosaur plus fucking kill my General Kreat. I think this line, going down to 3 life, leaves me with a lot more potential outs. We have a few things that can deal 3 damage. Hell yeah, Satanic, sir. Okay, Deathrite could gain them some life. Get them out of this little hole. Attacking, interesting. There's a few cards we could draw into. Hellrider, and the creature that comes into play and shocks something. I think the opponent's in a good spot now. They can stomp the Bob and gain life with Deathrite. Looks like they're valuing getting the Dino down as opposed to gaining the 2 life. Not a lot of outs for me. Hellrider doesn't quite do it here. Aristocrat off the top would have been good, yeah. Sack's a non-token creature. Brutal. And that'll do her. This hand's a little garbo. Ooh, this hand just got a lot better. Trying to think if there's a chance that I pump Rootwalla next turn. A few months back, you were watching a video of yours that I mentioned pre-modern cards exploding in price, so you checked your Moto account since you drafted a ton of Onslaught block, has over 300 mental notes, Flaring Pain, and other $10 commons. Spent the last 3 months crushing the market, selling them off. Was able to go to Mount Fuji Rockfest in Japan last weekend and pay for the entire trip. That fucking rules, Zazie. Either way is good for me, Zazie. It's your preference. Most people donate so they can include the song link in the donation message. But gift subs absolutely work fine too. Congratulations to Shetir, to G Cloud, to Yakamaj, to Fuzzy Cord, and to Tacos. Thanks, Ozzy. Appreciate it. So could Chain Lightning this thing. I think I'm just gonna get my Goblinoids on. Hey, and Jingleheimer73, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 6 months. How did I enjoy Fire in the Mountain? I enjoyed Fire in the Mountain. Very cool festival. I was also very excited to use a real toilet and wash my hair and stuff after after the trip. Ah, fuck. Well, this all went terribly for me, I really need a land drop over here, huh? You had a great time? Cool. Did you have a favorite set from the week? You were drafting your modern cube in the woods by the lake. Cool. We got a we played Magic, or I played Magic once. We had a Chaos draft together. Pretty fun. And that was all before the festival started. Once the festival started, there were so many cool like workshops and very few sets that I wanted to skip. What are they putting in? Sure. Well, that's my 4th land. So the issue with just attacking their face is the Sorin can give this lifelink. You just don't win that race. Agalok was your favorite set? Agalok was a great set. Just post a link in the chat, Zowzy. I think my favorite was 16 horsepower. And then I also really enjoyed Full of Hell and Yob, and there are so many good sets. Gallowbraid. I got Jake from Gallowbraid to sign my copy of Gallowbraid, the Magic card. And I got to chat with him a bit on touring and their next album and all that. But I think that band he put together is very good. I'd happily travel down to Chicago to see him or something. I wonder if I should cut down that Razor. Guess I'll take the tomb. Just passing, huh? I feel like this is going to go wrong for me, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, the new song was great. He also said that he has, like, a lot written. Like almost a whole nother album, but he has to figure out like label stuff. And he seemed like a little stressed telling me that. He seemed like someone who didn't want to overpromise on his next album, but was like excited that other people were excited. I told him that like however long it took, like whenever it came out, I would like buy it and love it, and that seemed to jazz him up. No, my 5/4. He was so shocked he was selling shirts, right? I got the last shirt that he brought, and I only got it because it was a size small. But that was my wife's size, so I was like, yeah, that fucking works. But yeah, I heard his guitarist was giving him shit for not bringing more merch. So they can run this out, and they can play the Lieutenant and get this trigger, but they won't have quite enough mana to rebuy a spell. We have to think about if we want to braid something. Probably that thing, I guess I was supposed to chill on the Abrade. Maybe we can rip a Hellrider or something. Cool. It's just that easy. Oh, you like Engine de Poitrine's live set too? Very cool. I've not gotten to see them yet. Nice. Got a trophy at least once on the day, right?